No, I had to fix that and I'd go back and start again.
I think, do you think that has to do with also like just creating like more confidence in your work? Like you have more confidence in the work?
I do. I do. I feel that this time when I look at the pages I've written, I say, oh, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
Is it going to need work? Of course, it's going to need work. But I'm a different writer than I was when I started writing.
Yes. I think that's true. I think like it's like, you're cutting teeth on certain books and then, then you start to learn like your own style and your own voice, and then you kind of can keep going. And
Yes.
then as a new topic comes on or a new book comes on and develop, like you almost know how to develop it easier this time because you worked so hard the last time.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, those plot points. You're just like, oh no, this has to happen here.
Yeah.
What is she going to do that's going to mess up the story that she's going to have to fix later?
Yeah.
And then how do I make it worse?
How do I really screw up this character's life?
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. That is so exciting. So, do you find yourself going back a lot like you used to in your first book?
No, I'm not going back at all unless I'm going back to pages I'm going to take to critique group. So I'll go back to those 10 pages. But otherwise, I'm not.
Okay. Wonderful. My word. Well, so what has driven this story that you haven't let go of, Joyce?
Oh, what kept you going with that book? Because you did 11. You said you did 11 drafts of that
well,
book,
I loved the characters. And their voice, the voice of both characters, I loved them. And so I think that was a middle grade, two main character. Well, it was one main character, but her best friend.
Okay.
So tell us a bit more about your character then, what exactly it is that drives you, what drove you to finish this book, to send to your agent.
Well, I really liked the voice of both characters. I liked the humor that was coming out. I don't know that I really wrote humorous books before this.
Okay.
And I'm not saying like, oh, this is a bust a gut book. That's not it. But JoJo is her best friend, and JoJo is just very funny.
Yeah.
She says funny things. And so that, and I also think that encouragement from my critique group certainly helped, but also I'm a finisher. So, there was a book I was working on for many years. It was about a blind girl in the circus. And then when my mother passed away, it was like, I did not want to write that book anymore. So
I still love that book though.
Yeah. So, who knows? Maybe someday I'll go back to it. But I was like, no, I can't be in this world right now.
I mean, it does have like an undertone of sadness.
Yes.
So,
yeah,
but it is so beautiful. That is
so I don't know. But I certainly didn't feel that way about this book. This book, interestingly, I got the idea for this book writing a Haunted Mansion ride in Disney. And I had this whole idea. I wanted to actually base it on the ride. And I was in a different critique group at the time. And that critique group said, if Disney doesn't want to publish this book, no one will publish this book. And so I said, oh, okay. So then I changed it and I set it in the town where I grew up. And, the scary house next door.
That works.
It's a really adorable story. I love that story. Do you think you owed, like, sometimes I think as a writer, like we feel like we owe these characters to like finish, because it's like we created them, we started the story, we went on this journey with them. And it's like, I don't know, like for me, for Margaret, I just like want to find her a home. Like I think she deserves a home. I think she deserves readership. Like she gave me so much. And so it's time for me to try to give to her.
Yeah.
It's like you owe them in a way.
Yeah. About certain things, but not, I didn't really feel that way about this book. I feel though I was committed to the story.
Yeah.
I liked where the story was going.
Yeah, it's a really fun story. I love it. I really hope it finds a home.
I've always learned in the years I've been writing that every book we write contains a question or a problem that we're having in our own life that gets answered almost just before we're able to finish the book. Do you think that might apply to your blind girl?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I don't know the answer to that question.
That's fair. That's fair. I found that it's really, really interesting. And when I look back at my unfinished projects, it's almost like, oh yes, I know exactly what the trouble is over there.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like, do you work as well as write? So
I
you
do. I
full-time
do.
job?
Yes, I'm a school librarian. It's high school that's on a college campus. So I run a learning commons that
Hmm.
really takes care of both high school and college.
You have a very active, very busy job
I do.
that involves a lot of technology and computer work. So it's like a bit of a busman's holiday when you come back to write. When do you find time to write?
Well, usually in the evenings I'll write. I mean, my job I get to leave work at 2:15 in the afternoon. I start at 6:45 in the morning, but I'm a morning person, so that's okay. So, when I get home, I'm home by 3 o'clock. So
Wonderful.
there's still a
Okay.
lot of the day left. So,
Yeah.
but I do give myself permission to not be writing all the time
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise then it gets too overwhelming.
Yes.
Can I jump in with rapid fire questions?
Yes. Yes.
Or yes?
Yes.
Okay. Here we are, Kathy. A few rapid fire questions to wrap up this fabulous session. Favorite place to write?
Oh, the dining room table,
Ah, pencil, pen, or computer?
computer,
Every day, most days, or sporadically?
most days.
Love that. If you were an ice cream, what flavor would you be?
Oh, it would have to be vegan.
Okay.
Do actually like being like walking by the beach. I think that's beautiful. But
Mm,
but if I were going to pick one or the other, it would probably be mountains. Yeah.
I like
interesting.
it's hard. It's a tough choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rom-com or suspense?
Ooh, really depends on the degree of suspense.
These are called rapid fire questions.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Okay, a quicker one, dogs or
Her
cats?
answers, though, her answers are so intense. They're like so intentional and they're like specific. I love it. So, what was your answer? Rom-com or suspense? She's not sure.
I like that answer. I like that answer.
Like Knives Out.
Oh yeah,
I love that.
that's good.
It's a good amount of suspense, but I'm not worried that someone's going to come and kill me.
Yeah, that's true.
Good one, good one. Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Oh, fantastic. And if you could meet one person from the past, yours or your past, or even further, further, further past, who would that be?
Uh, Elton John.
Oh,
Would love to meet Elton John.
Oh, well, I'm there with you. Let's go. Oh, Kathy,
Piano, of
it's been
course.
so wonderful to catch up with you again and hear what you're up to. And as Nick said, can we invite you back
Oh,
when you hear
absolutely.
more from your agent?
Absolutely.
Terrific. Okay, that's all for us for today. And my darlings, have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll be with you next week. Don't forget, like, subscribe,
Yes.
and do
Yes.
all the other things you know how to
Bye,
do.
writer friends. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Cath. Love you. Thank you, Kathy.